Hello friends, in this video we will discuss PIB article summary of the articles published on 23rd January 2018. These articles are important for RBI Grade B and NABARD Grade A and Grade B 2018 exams. For 23rd January, there are only two articles important or relevant as per our exam syllabus. The first one is the Homeopathy Institute. Research Institute has been recently opened or inaugurated at Jaipur, and the second news relates to ASEAN India Business and Investment Meet and Expo. So let us discuss these two topics or articles in detail. The first article is about Homeopathy Research Institute at Jaipur. Recently, the Ministry of Ayush has laid the foundation stone of the Homeopathy Research Institute in Jaipur, and the Minister of State independent charge for Shri Shripad Yesu Naik has laid the foundation stone for this institute. This institute is for a Central Research Institute in Jaipur, and it is a step towards development of homeopathy in the country. This institute is third institute under the aegis of Central Council for Research in Homeopathy. This is an autonomous organization or body under Ministry of Ayush, which is undertaking scientific research in the field of homeopathy, and in total this body has 23 institutes across the country under its working. By opening such institutions is a way to strengthen the infrastructure for research in the country, which means that there will be quality research and which will ultimately give the evidence-based information on homeopathy and will help to increase the awareness as well as outreach of homeopathy across the country. With this particular aim, the research institutes are being opened in the future in Shimla in Himachal Pradesh, one in Lucknow UP, and third one in Siliguri in West Bengal. So these three are in pipeline, and the current institute is already implementing a program, though the building is to be formulated in Jaipur, but still the institute is working and is implementing Swasthya Rakshan program. Under this program, the institute has adopted 5 villages, and in each of these villages it is adopting this program, which basically to organize different Swasthya Rakshan OPDs related to homeopathy department in these villages, and to increase awareness about cleanliness of domestic surroundings and environment, then to provide medical services or medical aid in these adopted villages. Besides, under this program there is documentation of demographic information about the food habits, hygienic conditions and lifestyles, etc., to know better about the prevalence of diseases in these areas and to find the solutions to address these problems. So this particular program is already being implemented by the institute, and the formal building is being foundation stone for the building has been laid in Jaipur, and soon it will be completed to overtake the other functions by the institute. The next article is about ASEAN India Business and Investment Meet and Expo. This Meet and Expo was recently organized in New Delhi from 22nd to 23rd January 2018. Here we need to know little about ASEAN. ASEAN means Association for Southeast Asian Nations, and it is a regional intergovernmental agency or organization, and it comprises of 10 members. which are coming together to promote Pan-Asianism and take care of intergovernmental cooperation to facilitate economic, social, political, security, military, and socio-cultural, educational integration among the 10 member countries of ASEAN as well as the other Asian countries. The 10 ASEAN member countries are Myanmar, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Philippines, Brunei, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. So these 10 countries are the ASEAN members, and rest of the countries of Asia are trying to coordinate with the ASEAN organization to coordinate with all these member countries of the Southeast Asia. This year, that is 2018, we are commemorating the 25 years of India-ASEAN Dialogue Partnership, and in this regard we have organized a number of events which includes this business and investment meet and expo besides another small events. So this particular event has been organized by Ministry of Commerce and Industry in collaboration with Ministry of External Affairs and Confederation of Indian Industry. This is being organized in New Delhi with the theme of promoting mutual trade and investment for shared prosperity. At this business and investment meeting, a number of discussions were held among the different participating members about strengthening India's economic relationships with the countries of the East and especially the ASEAN members, and with the aim that both the parties, that is ASEAN and India, get benefit from increase in bilateral trade and investment in the entire region. Also, the session focused on a trade facilitation initiatives by both parties to get advantage, to get the benefits of trade among these countries. Similarly, discussions were held to promote small and medium enterprises ecosystem and to enhance entrepreneurship in the region and the startup culture to create new ideas that are transformed into successful businesses. Beside this business and investment meet, an expo was held called as ASEAN India Expo, which showcased the best in trade and services being practiced in both India and ASEAN. The buyers and exhibitors from across different sectors, for example infrastructure, manufacturing, health, tourism, environment, agriculture, etc., participated in this expo, and this is basically to facilitate businesses and the business persons to come and discuss their ideas and learn from the different best practices so that those can be implemented in their respective countries. Besides, discussions were also held for sectors which are of mutual interest for both the parties, for example the services, regional value chains and connectivity. Connectivity is very important to get benefit for India, especially for the northeastern region of India, which is very much integrated culturally towards these countries. However, there is need to physically connect through different roads and other infrastructure is highly required. Other area of mutual interest is agriculture, trade and investment. Also, to commemorate the 25th anniversary of India-ASEAN relationships, a Bharat ASEAN Maitri Park has been recently inaugurated under this event only. And this friendship park has been opened in New Delhi at Tughlaq Road, and it includes facilities such as jogging, walking track, fountain, lotus pond and sprinkling irrigation system. So this is a kind of a unique thing which have been dedicated to ASEAN, and in this regard a friendship park has been opened in New Delhi. So this was all for 23rd January 2018. For more videos you can visit www.edutab.co.in. Thank you and happy learning.